Good morning, my beautiful yogis. Welcome to this morning yoga flow that's going to get you started and moving today. So let's get started. You don't need anything, just yourself. So we're going to begin this session seated. So find yourself a nice comfortable position, whether that's sat cross-legged or even on your knees to begin with, whatever's going to be comfortable for you. Also feel free to pop a little cushion under your bottom or sit onto a mat or a rug or a towel. We're just going to stay here for a few minutes and just begin to move. So let's just settle and soften through the body. Obviously, I know you've had a nice, deep, hopefully a deep, good night's sleep. But let's just soften and sort of ground ourselves and prepare ourselves for this yoga session. So soften the eyes, you don't have to close them, and just take 3 nice deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And with each exhale, I want you to be thinking about letting go. Sometimes we wake up with still some of that residual energy from the day gone by. And with each exhale, I want you to be letting go of anything, whether that's in your body or your mind, so that you can really take so many benefits from this session today. Last breath. And then if your eyes were softly closed, begin to open them. And we're going to continue our theme of focusing on our breath as we begin to move. So firstly, reaching the arms forwards, you're going to take an inhale. And as you lower the arms back down, you're going to exhale. Taking a breath in, reaching up. Exhaling the arms back down. You're then going to take the arms out to your sides. Start with the right hand down. You're going to reach up with the left arm as you inhale. Take it overhead and then start to tilt the body to that right side. Then you're going to exhale it all the way back down. Bring the left palm down. You're going to reach the right arm up as you inhale. Coming over to that left side now, stretching out through the side body. Exhaling it back down. We're going to do one more to each side, so lifting up the left palm. See if you can maybe reach a little further and then exhale fully. One more time with the right arm, lifting up. Reaching out through the fingertips, exhaling down. You're now going to extend the legs out in front of you. So you might see me move around a little bit just to show you the different postures. So just feel free to just extend your legs. We're going to take a breath in, reach the arms up. And then as we exhale, we're going to fold forwards from the hips. Come down and just come to a nice comfortable position. Please don't feel like you have to fold all the way down. Just really embrace a nice stretch. If you've got really tight backs of the legs, you can take a little bend through the knees or even pop a little cushion or blanket underneath the legs. Just takes the pressure out. And 2 options with your head position as well. So you can either keep it looking forwards or towards your toes, or you can sort of round out through the neck and just embrace a bit more stretch through the back. Taking a few breaths here. And then reaching forwards on an inhale, reaching all the way back up. Exhaling the arms back down by your sides. From here, again, I'm just going to shift myself around. Stay where you are with the legs extended. And then from here, we're going to take a little bit of a twist in the body. So palms by your sides. And you can use your hands to help. Quite often in classes I say, use your powerful muscles. But it's the morning, so let's take it easy today. So help out your right leg, create a bend in the knee, plant the foot down on the ground. You're then going to take this leg and cross it over the left leg to about mid-thigh. Take your left arm and wrap it round, holding that knee in the crease of the elbow. with the right hand, placing that all the way behind you. And you're either looking over to that right side or all the way over the right shoulder. Again, just really embracing a nice stretch and not overdoing it. Coming all the way back round, uncrossing that leg, extending the leg out, sitting up nice and tall. So again, giving your leg a little helping hand, taking a bend at the left knee. You're going to take that leg over the right leg to about mid-thigh. This time hugging in with the right arm, taking it into the right elbow crease. And then the left arm goes over behind, and you're either looking over to that left side or all the way over the left shoulder. Just breathing here, pausing for a few nice big breaths. Coming all the way back around to center, helping that leg back over, extending it back in front of you. From here, we're going to take the legs wide, so just as wide as feels comfortable. And you'll see that I shift myself quite often, and it's to sit myself nice and tall. So when I'm sitting up, I don't want to be rounding out through the spine too often, so I'm trying to sit up tall. So feel free to adjust the hips a little bit to do that. So sit yourself nice and tall, legs separated. We're going to reach up on an inhale. And then as exhale, we are going to come forwards. And again, just as we did earlier, folding from the hips with the legs together, we're going to just come down to a comfortable position. Head position can be looking forwards, can be looking down slightly, or you can round out through the neck and drop your forehead down towards the ground. Again, if you've got tight backs of the legs, feel free to take some bends at the knees, or use any props underneath the knees to sort of raise that area. Take a breath in, reach the arms forwards, lift all the way up, and then exhale the arms back down. From here, you're going to draw the knees into the body. So step the feet in, draw the knees into the body. Again, I'm just moving so I can show you. So we don't want the feet to be too close to the body, so have a little bit of a distance between the heels and your hips. Bring the hands just softly onto either the shins or the knees. And we just want to wake up that spine, get it moving. So we're going to move with our breath once again. So as we inhale, we're going to draw the chest forward, lift the gaze. As we exhale, we're going to round out through the spine and look down. So I'm loosening my grip on the knees, sort of allowing the elbows to stretch out a little here. Breathing in, bringing the chest forwards, lifting the gaze. Breathing out, rounding out, looking down. One more, breathing in, coming forwards. Breathing out, rounding out. Come back into that neutral position at the middle here. And then you're going to take your legs out to the sides, come over onto all fours, stacking your hips and knees, and also stacking your wrists and shoulders, just roughly. Spread the fingertips nice and wide, and you're just gently going to rock backwards and forwards. And what we're doing here is we're just waking up the wrists, Getting a little bit of stretching through the wrists. Do one more forwards and back, and then you're going to take your hands out to the sides like butterfly wings, and we're going to rock from side to side, so left to right, rocking the whole body and just feeling that stretch through the hands. Last of all, so long as it feels comfortable, you're going to bring the fingertips closer towards you, so kind of pointing towards the body a bit more. And again, rock backwards and forwards, just small little movements here. And if this doesn't feel comfortable, go back to the first or second stretches that we did with the fingers forward or out to the side. Once more forwards and back, and then return the fingertips to the front. From here, take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, you're going to feed the right arm underneath the left, coming down onto the shoulder. Pause here. Breathe. Take a big breath in. Pressing all the way back up. We're going to swap onto the other side. So take a breath in. As you breathe out, feed the left arm underneath the right. Come down onto that left shoulder. Pause. Take a nice big breath in and out. On the next inhale, press through that right palm, lift yourself all the way back up. From here, take a nice breath in, reach up with the left arm and try and fix your hips. So you're really taking that rotation from your thoracic spine and shoulder. Lower it down on the exhale. Same with the right. Inhale. Stroking my plant as I go. Exhale it down. We're going to do one more to each side, inhaling the left. Exhaling it down. One more time to the right. See if I can stroke my plant again. Yay! Exhale it down. From here, just take a moment to settle. I always find that movement's much more challenging than it looks, especially when you're really trying to fix the hips. And then from here, we're just going to take some circles. So with the fingers still spread, we're literally just going to take some circles round in one direction. So circling at the hips, at the wrists, just as big or as small as feels comfortable for you. And then go back round to the other direction now. Feels really nice to get the hips quite involved in this movement. And then from here, you're going to come back onto your knees. So maybe bring the knees a little closer to the hands. From here, reach forwards, take a breath in. As you exhale, bring the hands down, but actually bring the fingertips down behind you a little bit. You're going to press down onto the palms and lift the chest up. Try and keep the neck in alignment, so that means tucking the chin in a bit and not allowing the head to drop back. Take a breath in and out. On your next inhale, you're going to come forwards, reach the arms back up. Exhale them down. Again, bringing the palms behind you, placing them fully on the ground, sending the chest forwards, keeping that chin tucked in. Taking a breath in and out. And then on your next inhale, press through the palms, reach up. And exhale the hands down by your sides. We'll just spend a tiny bit of time warming up the wrists, the hands, the fingers a little bit. And especially if you're doing lots of yoga, or you are doing even any weightlifting or exercise that involves a lot of hand grip movements, or your writing locks, typing locks, on your phone locks, the fingers and the hands need lots of love. So a couple of little movements for those areas. First of all, extend the arms forwards and just take some nice big wrist circles. So really try and make those circles nice and big, and move the fingers with that wrist movement. Take it in the other way, in the other direction. We'll give the shoulders a little bit of loving first before we do more for the fingers. So bring the fingertips just to the shoulders, create some nice big circles with the shoulders. So firstly, I'm taking my elbows kind of backwards, so taking them forwards and then back, and the movement's kind of going upwards. And then I'm going to take them in that downward circle, so circling down, lifting behind, and then back up. Again, drawing really nice big circles with those elbows. And then come back to stilling that movement, extend the fingers back out. We're going to do finger flicks. So nice big movements, flicking out the fingertips and really trying to stretch out through the palms as you flick the fingers to really get that full stretch motion and movement here. Then the little finger rolls, so starting with a clenched fist, drawing the fingers in towards you. You're going to roll out from the thumb all the way down to the little finger. As you get to the bottom, basically draw the fingers towards you and then roll them back in, leading with the little finger and finishing up with the thumb. Again, bring the wrists in towards the body and then roll out. Stretch out through the fingers, roll back in, coming back into that fist. We'll do it once more. Roll back in. Bring the forearms together, interlace the fingers, and then just take some little wrist circles. So take note of which way you're going first of all, because we are going to swap the direction. Lefts and rights are always a bit more challenging in the morning as you're warming up the brain as well, and then take it in the other direction. If you get some clicks, that's okay. Take the hands back down to the sides. You're going to take a nice big breath in, reach up, look up towards the ceiling or the sky. Pause at the top and exhale down. As you're doing these last two, really reach the fingertips out to the sides, up to the top. Breathe out again, reaching out as you lower down. Keep it really active. We're going to do one more. Take a big breath in. Breathe out. Bring your hands together at the heart center. Take a little bow, bring the thumbs to the forehead. Namaste. So I really hope that just short, brief morning yoga flow will help you feel a bit more energized, a bit more mobile through the body this morning, and I hope it sets you up for a really great day today. That's my goal through this. So thank you for joining me for yet again another video. I look forward to seeing you on the next one, and I also look forward to any feedback or comments or shares that you want to do. Please remember to tag me in it if you do the videos and you take any videos or photos yourself doing the membership videos. I'd love to see them. But thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you again soon. Take care, guys. Bye.